Hello everyone, welcome to the KZGN News. Today we'll bring you news from the Ridgecrest Police Department, Navy news from the Middle East, new laws coming in California in 2016, presidential campaign and poll news, today's gas prices, weather, and much more.
From the Rademacher Hills to Bee Mountain and the mighty Sierras, Ridgecrest to Inyokern and China Lake, this is your news for the Indian Wells Valley with the KZGN News crew.
Hello, I'm Tom Whitnick. Thanks for joining us for the news affecting Ridgecrest and the Indian Wells Valley. We open with a story from the Ridgecrest Police Department. On December 1st, 2015, officers and detectives of the Ridgecrest Police Department responded to the 1000 block of County Line Road. That's out in San Bernardino County. The call involved information that a stolen $30,000 sales shaker was located there. This information led detectives to Nicholas Stiles' residence at 1205 City View. Nicholas Stiles was not located at his residence, but approximately $40,000 in stolen property was found belonging to 3 previously reported residential burglaries. Based on this information, a arraignment warrant was issued for Stiles. A arraignment warrant is an arrest warrant that is obtained by a police agency by going directly to a judge and bypassing the district attorney. To get an arraignment warrant, the police agency must submit a declaration along with a report to the judge setting out their reasons for requesting that the judge issue the warrant. If the judge believes that there is probable cause and sufficient evidence that this person has committed a crime, then the judge will issue the warrant. These types of warrants are often requested and processed after regular business hours. Last Monday, December 28th, detectives received information that Nicholas Stiles was at the 1010 South County Line Road residence. At the residence, detectives contacted 44-year-old Donna Bear and 33-year-old Nicholas Stiles. Stiles was arrested on the arraignment warrant. A probation search was conducted and Stiles was found to be in possession of a loaded firearm and suspected methamphetamine for sale. Both Stiles and Bear are prohibited from firearm possessions due to prior felony convictions. Stiles and Bear were taken into Kern County Jail where they were booked and held on $65,000 and $30,000 bails. If anyone has questions, please call Ridgecrest Police Department at 760-499-5100 or send a Facebook message to the Ridgecrest Police Department Facebook page or contact them at their tip page. So what's the Navy doing now in the Middle East? The U.S. Navy released new video today of fighter jets taking off from the USS Harry S. Truman to combat ISIS. The videos early Tuesday morning show Navy jets flying the first missions against ISIS over Iraq and Syria since the aircraft carrier arrived in the Persian Gulf. No U.S. aircraft carrier was in the Middle East for several months after the USS Theodore Roosevelt left the region in early October. The USS Truman didn't depart Norfolk, Virginia until November. Many news sources are reporting that the USS Truman passed through the Straits of Hormuz into the Persian Gulf December 26. Iranian Navy ships launched rockets in close proximity to the coalition vessels, according to U.S. Navy Commander Kyle Raines of the U.S. Central Command. Reports say the missiles passed within 1,500 yards of the USS Truman. Raines said Iran provided only 23 minutes of advance notice to the United States. These actions were highly provocative, unsafe, and unprofessional, and call into question Iran's commitment to the security of a waterway vital to international commerce. The USS Truman will be in the region for 7 months. I don't know about you, but videos like that makes me proud to be here supporting the Navy at China Lake. Now stay with us. After the break, we'll be talking about new laws going into effect January 1st in California. Welcome back. Are you ready for new laws coming Friday? Here are just some of the new laws that go into effect January 1st, 2016. In the new driving law, all California residents, regardless of immigration status, will be eligible to apply for a driver's license after passing the Safe and Responsible Driver Act, AB 60 in 2013. 1.4 million undocumented Californians will be eligible to apply for licenses under the new law. Opponents are still concerned about how many will be registering to vote, as now DMV promotes voter registration. Okay, how about dining with dogs? Restaurants will have the option of allowing dogs on outdoor patios. And now what about colleges and sex consent? Any university receiving financial aid from the state must adopt a sexual assault policy with an affirmative consent standard, also known as yes means yes. Existing law makes it illegal for someone to distribute sexually explicit photos or videos taken of another person without their consent. And later in 2016, a bill going into effect in July will make it a crime to distribute all revenge porn, regardless of who took the photos, including selfies. And what about chickens next year? Starting January 1st, all egg-laying hens raised in California must be able to stand up, lie down, turn around, and fully extend their wings in humane living conditions. And in strengthening handgun laws, the current law requires all handguns, excluding single-shot pistols, to meet safety requirements and be approved by the state. Since single-shot guns weren't included in the original law, people began altering semi-automatic handguns into single-shot guns to avoid the law. Under the new law, altered guns must meet state requirements, which effectively bans all single-shot gun conversions. And what about plastic bags next year? Well, starting in July, plastic bags will no longer be used at large grocery stores and supermarkets like Walmart and Target, unless for packaging fruits, vegetables, and meats. A minimum 10-cent fee will be added to paper bag use. More than 100 counties and cities in California already have similar laws in place, but business groups are trying to fight the ban and have enough signatures to put their referendum on the November 2016 ballot. If the referendum qualifies, the statewide ban will be put on hold. And now, how about workers in the summertime? Well, employees in California are granted recovery periods or cool-down periods to prevent heat illness. A new law clarifies that these cool-down periods are paid breaks. And finally, a new equal pay law in California. A new law will require equal pay for equal jobs. The bill is intended to make it illegal to pay a woman at a lesser rate than their male counterparts, doing the same work. And it offers protection to women that question pay at work. Statistics show women in California get 84 cents to a man's $1 for the same work. This law is considered one of the toughest laws on the books requiring equal pay for all workers. Senate Republican leader Gene Fuller said all Senate Republicans unanimously supported this new law. So that's some of the new laws that I noticed. Well, now let's see how the presidential campaigns are going. There has only been one new poll to come out since the Christmas holiday break in the polling. The Rasmussen poll came out with a new national poll comparing Trump to Clinton. The latest poll has Clinton at 37% to Trump at 36%. This is a virtual dead heat. This is a big difference from a December 17th Fox poll that showed Clinton at 49% to Trump at 38%. But this new poll finally shows Trump closing in on her. There is only a 1% difference. What is also interesting is the 27% undecided. Most pollsters see that as an indication that with independents, Clinton's support is going down while Trump is starting to rise. This is an important number for Trump to be able to win the White House. And these current numbers are quite different when applied to other Republicans against Clinton. Those numbers are usually in the 40th percentile, indicating a lesser amount of undecideds. In New Hampshire polls are still showing Trump with a heavy lead, However, Christie has been doing a lot of campaigning there and has brought the polls showing him now tied for second place with Cruz and Rubio. In Iowa, Cruz is still leading the pack with Trump in second place. In South Carolina, Trump is still leading in the mid to high 30 percentile, with Cruz in second in the low 20th percentile. And Trump is holding a similar lead in Florida. The actual primary dates are kind of mixed up, but are as follows. Iowa, February 1st. New Hampshire, February 9th. Nevada, for the Democrats only, February 20th. South Carolina, for the GOP, February 20th. In Nevada, the GOP will be on February 23rd. South Carolina, Democrats, February 27th. From there, the next primaries will be on the infamous Super Tuesday. That will be March 1st, with 12 states voting. By the end of March, 32 states will have voted. We Californians don't get to vote until June 7th. By that time, 43 states have already voted. By the end of June, all states will have voted, and we are headed toward the party conventions. The Republican convention will be held July 18th through 21st in Cleveland, Ohio. The Democratic convention will be held July 25th through July 28th in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. In other campaign news, Trump is following through on his warning to Hillary. He warned her last week not to play the woman card, or he'll come back with pointing out her own weakness in supporting women's rights. Well, she decided to start attacking him on his record on women, so true to his warning, he unleashed a barrage of charges against her and former President Bill Clinton. Trump is basically saying she has no room to talk about his record towards women compared to her record and Bill Clinton's. Some liberal pundits are running to her and Bill's defense, saying Bill isn't the candidate, she is. So Trump should not attack Bill Clinton. Trump responded with, if she is going to have Bill out campaigning for her, giving speeches of support, then that makes him fair game for womanizing charges. Trump added that Clinton was even impeached for his womanizing activities, and Hillary did everything she could to defend him and discredit the women that brought charges against Bill. So it'll be interesting to see if Hillary wants to continue this campaign direction. In other Republican campaign news, former New York Governor Pataki has dropped out of the race to the White House. His numbers had been down to around 1% at the highest, and fundraising had become difficult. So there's one less Republican running now. In news from the local Over the Hill Track Club and the Pack Rats, they'll be holding their annual New Year's resolution run on Friday, January 1st. The course will be a 5K run with some uphill and rocky terrain. Sign-up will be at the Cerro Cosa parking lot by the athletic building. Sign-up starts at 8 a.m. The race will start at 9 a.m. There will be no fees or awards, T-shirts, or time kept. Runners are welcome to keep their own time if they want to. At the finish line, there will be noisemakers, hot apple cider, and cinnamon rolls. If anyone would like to bring any treats to share with other runners, they are welcome to do so. For more information, please call Roger at 760-446-0454. So if you want to start the year off with a 5K run, join them Friday morning at the college at 8 a.m. Stay tuned for this week's gas price report and weather when we come back. Now, in KZGN's continuous effort to provide news and information you've asked for, here are today's gas prices for Ridgecrest and some surrounding areas. Well, since my last report on Monday, gas prices everywhere have held steady except Lancaster rose another 2 cents per gallon. Lancaster's low is currently $2.93, which is 16 cents more per gallon than here. That's a big difference. Local prices are $2.77 per gallon for the low. As of this morning, Ridgecrest is ranging from $2.77 to $3.19. Lancaster from $2.93 to $3.19, the LA Valley area $2.79 to $2.99, and the Bishop area $2.83 to $3.09. We have 4 stations coming in at the $2.77 amount. Tune in Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for updates. We at KZGN always suggest you shop locally to support our local economy. Remember, when you pay sales tax out of town, you're helping those cities pave their streets instead of here.
From the National Weather Service, heavy rain and flash flooding are possible across parts of the southeast and mid-Atlantic on Wednesday as a slow-moving frontal system moves across the region. The National Weather Service would like to remind you, do not attempt to drive across flooded roadways. Turn around and don't drown. Temperatures across the nation: Carolinas at 72, Georgia at 58, Arkansas at 45, northern Texas at 32, Arizona at 53, and Los Angeles at 55. And for us locally, tonight, mostly clear with a low around 26, south-southwest wind 5 miles per hour. Thursday, sunny with a high near 51, southwest wind 5 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 26, east-northeast wind 5 miles per hour. New Year's Day, sunny with a high near 49, north-northeast wind 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 15. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 22, east-northeast wind 5 miles per hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 50, north-northwest wind 5 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low around 23, east wind 5 miles per hour. Sunday, mostly sunny with a high near 52, north-northeast wind 5 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 33, east-northeast wind 5 miles per hour. And Monday, a 20% chance of rain, mostly cloudy with a high near 53, north-northwest wind 5 miles per hour. And that is your forecast for the IWV. Now back to Tom.
So that's the news for today. All of us at KZGN-TV know you have a choice in what you watch for your news. We all thank you for choosing KZGN-TV, Ridgecrest's only locally owned community TV station. Now stay tuned for Ridgecrest Talk, coming up next.